This is video 4 of modeling the engineering room, and honestly I have to say that when I first started modeling this I didn't even realize that it was based on a real ship, and that it was overly symmetrical and all of that. I just thought it was a really cool image. Like I had said in one of my vlogs, I remember watching Star Trek, of course, when it first came out with Shatner, and I never really followed much of it beyond that. So I just thought it was a really cool image, and I decided I would model it. So some people have been asking how come I haven't stuck a little bit more true to it. So that's sort of why. But let me show you what we're gonna go for. This is what I envision for the ship. Okay. And that's what I want to accomplish, either in this video or in this video and a little bit of another one. Okay, so just a couple more things to model, and we'll do that. And so here's what I want to do. I'm going to select this here, and I am going to bring the cursor there. And just finish this up, bring in a cube and scale it down. And just make some kind of thing to join this here. Let's zoom in on that. Okay, something like this. Okay, let's scale that in the Y bit. So I'm just going to imagine that that goes in there. Let's rotate this in the X. There we go. And I think what I'll do is I'll put an edge loop just like that. And we'll select maybe select both of those faces. Let's see if I can switch to normal. See if that'll do me any good. Okay, I'll do it this way. Okay, E to extrude. I guess we'll pull that out. Do it separately. Pull that out. Roughly equal. And then I'm going to grab these two edges here. And I'll go back here. And I'm going to bevel just like this. And that is going to be my piece right there. And I want to grab a bevel from something. What's got a bevel? Has this got a bevel? Yes. So this and this. Control L and modifiers. Let's get the screencast keys on here. Where are they? There we are. Now that was a lot of fun to model. All right, and again, I realize it's different from the real ship, but let's get into this. Okay, I am going to make sure I'm in Eevee, which I am. I'm going to turn on bloom. Volumetric lighting is on. Ambient occlusion. Screen space reflections. Probably going to bump this up to 1.75. Maybe I'll do that right now. All right, I'll help with any noise. And let's switch over to Eevee. And let's throw in a point light. I'm going to move it over to here. And I'm going to make this, say, let's go with 100 for the moment. And I'll make this an orange color. Let's try 500. Start with that. Grab another one. I'm going to put it over here somewhere. This one I'm going to do is a sort of a whitish blue. Let's see where we're at with that now. I'm going to take the floor, press that, new. I'm going to call this, call it floor. No, I'm going to call this white. Actually, probably floor would have been okay. And I can do this right here. I'm going to make this, I'm going to take the roughness all the way down to 0.2. And on basically white. And I am going to put that on there as well. And on a lot of this stuff here, walls. Try it on these things. Okay, so on that stuff. I think I'll put it on this. Let's make sure that my world is black. That's what I want there. And then I just want to decide on this stuff here. I'm not sure, so let's make another one. Let's go for the seat here. I'm just going to call this black. And for this, we're going to go with 0.2 again for now. And the material is going to be very simple. Maybe a little bit too much. Okay, I don't want that black. And I was thinking about some of this stuff here. Like maybe all these rings will be black. And I think these will be black, but I'll put some lights in there. I think I'm going to make these things black as well. Actually, I keep forgetting that some of these may have subdivisions on them, so we'll just do them individually. Okay, these ones, maybe I'll do in white. Make sure that's in white. Okay. All right, we'll get some metal in here as well. And for that one, I'm just going to bring the metallic like pretty much all the way up. The roughness down to 0.15. Start with that. let's come into these. And I'm going to Shift Alt and click those 3 areas right there and create a new material. And I'm going to call this, call it emission 1. Choose emission. I'll put a strength of 3 for now. And assign. I can just quickly do the same thing on that one. Emission 1 and assign. So we can get some light going there. Very nice, very nice. So I debated if I wanted this a real, you know, like that, or more white. I don't know exactly. I kind of want this abandoned ship kind of look. Okay, let's start putting the decal on here. So I'm going to select there, the cursor is selected, and not sure if I want these in black or white. All right, anyhow, let's go Shift A. I'm going to bring in an image as planes, and that's an add-on that comes with Blender that you may have to enable in your preferences. And we'll find these and just choose one that we like I don't know. We can start with that one. And some of these graphics may not exactly be the right size, but I'm just going to scale it up. And we'll give it a shot. We'll see. Let's see how big it is. All right, anyways. So I'm going to try to get this to fit. So I'm going to rotate this in the X. And get it close anyhow. Okay. I'm going to add modifier. Shrink wrap. Target is going to be the desk. And I'll do 0.001. And let's see if I switch to normal. Slide it. Yeah, so it doesn't quite fit. My stretch it might look a little weird, but it's not going to be overly visible and a bit out of focus. So I might go with that for that. Okay. So I want this decal to be a little bit brighter than just like that, as if light's kind of coming through it from the desk or whatever. And so I'm just going to work with this. Okay, so let's take this stuff down here. So focusing on that thing. Okay, so here's what we have. And what we're going for is this. All right, so we're going to have our mix transparent, and we're going to have an emission there. Well, there's our image. I'm going to throw in a couple of these and emission. So what I'll do is I'm going to switch this right now. I'm going to pull this over. I think we'll pull it all over. And I'm going to switch this. I'm going to go Control S. No, I'm not going to do that. Shift S. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to change that to emission. Just throw in a couple of things right in here. We're doing color. We'll put an RGB curve, and you can brighten it like that as much as you want. put that in there as well. Just leave that. And that is basically that. Okay, let's go back to modeling here. Okay, whether or not that was a good one to use right there, I don't know. What I can do though at that point is I can just take that Shift D and I can copy it over to here. All right, and let's go back to this for a second, and let's call this, desk decal 1. Okay, and here, let me copy this. That'll be desk decal 2. Now I can come in and I can just open up another one. Let's say I want to use that one. And I'll have that there. Okay. Yeah, let's go back here for now. Let's put one on here. Try that one there. Yeah, okay. Good. That takes care of those guys. And something on here on these things. That's the general idea for those things. All right, anyways, it's a little bit different. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. It's looking good. And let's, we'll have to do the reactor core. We'll do that a bit. Let's just bring in a camera here. And where is it? Just like that. I'm going to hit the home button, zoom in. Do it something like this, and then I'll start adjusting. This is kind of where I would want my render from, I think, perhaps. And I might do some more lights up there. I could do a test render though, just to see how she's coming out. So let's do 150. And that. And that. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see where we're at. Alright, if I compare that over to here. Okay, what I'm missing is a little bit more light. You can see I've got some lights here with the bloom, and obviously my particles will get more light as well. Let's go back over here just to see how similar it is. Similar. Alright, you just mess with the lighting as much as you want. Okay, let's leave it at that, and the next time we come back, we'll do the reactor core.